Guess what time it is, motherfuckers? That's right, it's sightings of the megalodon that may prove it exists. No, the fuck it doesn't, but let's go.
Have you heard that megalodon was recently filmed directly from space?
No, I
And
haven't.
that in the 20th century, fishermen, writers, and scientists stumbled upon
You're
this
fucking
fish
lying to
several
me.
times? Perhaps scientists recognized megalodon as an extinct species too early.
No, they
Because
haven't.
this giant
That's a
may
fake
be
video.
alive.
Or
In
from a
this
movie.
episode, I'll
That's
share
definitely a
7
fake video.
sightings of megalodon that may prove it still exists.
That's a basking
Let's
shark.
go.
Fuck you.
Indirect evidence. A few years ago, a couple of fishermen filming a video for their internet channel spotted
I
a
bet you
whale
that guy's
carcass
name
on
is
the coast.
Evan.
The sight's very sad in itself, but in this case it was also suspicious.
It's fake.
The thing is that the whale was missing almost half of its torso.
Yeah, and it's also
it seemed
fake.
That some huge predator simply cut the prey in half.
No, it looks
This
like
can be seen
propeller,
from the teeth
but
marks
it's
that
still
can be
fake.
seen along the place where the whale's tail was before. But the carcass...
Those are not what teeth marks look like. Teeth marks look like rips and shreds. Those look like cuts. Very clean tears and cuts. It's already fake. I don't know why I'm entertaining this. It was for a fake Shark Week documentary, and that's what a propeller looks like. Go fuck yourself.
belonged to a 20-meter humpback whale, one of the largest creatures in the ocean. Who could have attacked such a giant? The only possible option could be considered an attack of killer whales, which can indeed attack whales in packs.
Or it's
However,
fake.
scientists who studied
Which it
the
is.
carcass concluded that the whale's tail was bitten off in one bite.
Who the fuck? Where the hell are you getting your goddamn evidence from? You're just pulling shit out of your ass randomly and being like, scientists said it was just one clean bite. But if it was one clean bite, then why are there multiple tears? It's already fake. I don't know why I'm entertaining it, but still, fuck you.
Another indirect but very spectacular evidence was provided by Google Maps service. Since the launch of this service, people have not stopped finding some strange objects.
What the fuck?
Of course, some of these sea finds can be easily explained by ripples in the water or clusters of seaweed. Take,
Or
for example,
Photoshop.
the recent photo of the Kraken, which turned out just to be a pile of stones. But what about this picture? It was taken off the coast of the Bahamas.
Bro, imagine being some fucking hardcore conspiracy theorist. Dude, I found it. It's the fucking Kraken. Everyone thought I was crazy. I live in my mom's basement for the past 30 years, shitting in my pants and trying to, make the Kraken a real thing, wearing all my tinfoil hats. All my friends left me. No one loves me. My family refuses to speak to me. I found it. And then some scientist just walks up to him for 2 seconds. It's a pile of fucking rocks. God damn it. I hope that's what happened.
The only creature that would fit that description in terms of size is a whale shark, but it doesn't fit the shape. A whale shark has
Where
a
are you
completely
looking?
different head shape.
I don't see it.
Of course, there are skeptics who say that the strange silhouette
I still
is not
don't see
enough
it.
to recognize megalodon as alive. But what did Google Maps
I don't
cameras
see it.
catch then? Photo from Cape Town.
That's also
When
fake.
the unusual silhouette in this photo was finally discerned, a heated debate started among scientists and
No, it
amateurs.
didn't.
Could it be megalodon?
No.
This photo was taken in 1942 at the height of World War II, presumably off the coast of Cape Town, South Africa.
It's still fake.
German submariners, standing on their submarines, are looking...
The exact same Shark Week fake documentary with the whale thing. This exact fake documentary, mockumentary, has this exact
towards
photo.
a giant fin
Go fuck
splitting
yourself.
the water beside them.
Smart pizza
Fin's not alone.
bitch.
If you look closely, you can see that another fin follows nearby.
Where the fuck are you getting your goddamn scale from? Alright. Marine biologists have studied this for at least 20 years, and, it's really hard to, accept, and most people don't know this. The ocean's made out of fucking water. You want to know what you can't do? Use water as a scale. You can't be like, yes, this water is exactly 1 foot long. I can tell by the picture. Because that's not how water works. Zooming in and out without any discernible details on water cannot give you fucking scale. You stupid asshole.
If you roughly calculate the size based on the distance
How?
between the fins and the dimensions of submarines,
How?
it turns out that the mysterious shark
How do you
must
know
have
how
been
far
at
away
least
it is?
19 and a half meters in length.
No.
Many believe that the photo
You
is
just said it was
sufficiently
64
conclusive
feet.
proof
Go
that
fuck yourself.
megalodons are alive. Or at least that one particular megalodon was alive in 1942.
No, it wasn't.
However, there are opponents to this theory who claim that the photos are fake.
Yep.
It was first shown to the general public in one of the Discovery Channel documentaries about megalodon. What do you think? Can a photo taken almost 80 years ago be considered a good proof?
Nope.
Evidence from the 20th
Oh, god damn it. Fucking advertisement. My ad blocker broke again. What the fuck? Get gone.
century.
Fucking mobile game
In
ads.
1918, ichthyologist David Stead recorded strange
Fuck you,
disturbances
David.
in the ocean waters near Port Stevens in Australia. Many boats of lobster fishermen used to congregate in that area of the ocean. Stead interviewed them and found that it was only a desire to make money that caused them to stay on the boats that day. The fact was that many of them had noticed a whale shark near the surface, and it was so huge that they couldn't agree on how big it really was. The shark was definitely big enough to swallow several lobster cages at once. But
No, the fuck it wasn't. If it's... I don't think you understand how... Whale sharks can't swallow a human because they don't... Their throats are like the size of maybe... Their throat could not fit my torso in it. Their mouth real big. They can't even close their mouth. Their throat itself real small. They're filter feeders. They don't even have teeth. Dog, they eat plankton and krill, which are microscopic. You can't even fucking see them. If a fucking whale shark tried to eat a lobster cage, it would fucking die. What are you talking about, bro?
Average value from the testimony of all the fishermen, it turns out that the length of the strange guest was not less than 35 to 40 meters.
Two things. Where the fuck are you getting your scale from? Also, whale sharks don't get that big. Neither did megalodons. So you're saying that this whale shark is not only not a whale shark, it's a megalodon that got bigger than any megalodon ever could have gotten. Yep, that checks out.
Familiar with the fish that live in Australian waters was shocked by the description of the giant individual. As a scientist, he was not prepared to believe the words of uneducated fishermen.
Good.
But he was well aware that it made no sense for them to invent a fish that didn't exist, because they're...
Yeah, it's not like fishermen have ever done that before. You know, it's not like that's literally a famous thing that fishermen are known for doing. It's not like they ever did that with the Kraken or any other sea monster to ever exist in the history of ever. Fun fact, most like sea monster and tentacle stories, turns out it was most likely just a whale dick. It was just some whale just popping out the water being like, hey guys, look at me. And then they were like, ah, it's a sea monster. And it was just like, haha, you're looking at my cock. I don't know what to do with that information, but you know it now, so fuck you.
The fishermen were experienced sailors, well acquainted with the local sharks and whales. And their innate phlegmatism and...
What do you mean, well acquainted? Did they go fishing and then after that take a fucking great white to brunch? Fucking sip on tea and eat crumpets with it?
Lack of
Well
imagination
acquainted
only
my ass.
increased the believability of the story of the giant fish. David Stead was never able to give a scientific explanation of what happened in the waters off the coast of
It
Australia.
was fucking
But
bullshit.
the testimony of the Australian fishermen, frightened to the core, made a strong impression on him. It's unlikely that their testimony was the result of collusion. If so, was Megalodon really alive?
No.
Writer Zane Grey also claimed
Fuck
to have
you.
dealt with an enormous shark, which some thought might have been a megalodon. Actually,
Nope.
Grey wrote more about the Wild West.
Oh, it's this
romanticizing the
dumbass.
image of
It's
the
a fucking
American
whale
cowboys.
shark.
So what would a Western author and an enormous shark have in common? Grey claimed to have seen one of the man-eating monsters of the South Pacific.
He saw a
A
whale shark.
much longer than his 9 to 12 meter boat. Apparently, the shark was yellow-green with a square head, huge pectoral fins, and several white spots on
Whale
its body.
shark.
In other words, it certainly had nothing in common with the great
I already
white shark.
debunked this in
The
like
first
2 other
meeting between
videos
the
or one
writer
other
and the shark
video
took place in
where I just showed
1928.
pictures of whale
The
shark.
man
It's
first
so
saw
fucking
a shark of
stupid.
incredible size with a square head and huge teeth while fishing off the coast of the village
Square
of
head.
Rangiora in New Zealand. In 1933,
Whale shark.
Zane Grey
Whale sharks don't
again
have teeth,
encountered
though.
a monster shark off the coast of the same settlement. It was about 15 meters long, and its head was 4 meters wide.
Where the fuck are...
Okay,
How the
let's
hell do
stop
you
with
know
the
that?
speculation, the old stories and tales, and move on to the undeniable facts. Luckily, we'll have not only photos, but also videos at our disposal. Stay tuned to see
I
some
know you're not
evidence of
going to
the
use that
megalodon
fucking...
existence from Mexico
Please,
and Australia.
no.
Learn about the giant
No,
black
that's just a
demon,
basking shark.
and learn about the best evidence of giant prehistoric sharks' existence
Black
we have
demon
so
can
far.
go suck my
Let's
dick.
move on. Mexico and Australia. If you think that photos
You
and
already
testimony
used this
from the last
picture.
century are not enough to prove the existence of ancient monsters in the ocean,
They're not.
then this video should interest you. It was filmed from a
It's a
helicopter
basking
flying over
shark.
Mexican beach. Do you think it could have been a great white shark?
No.
Maybe. But if scientists are to be believed, it's much larger than even the record-breaking great white.
It's a fucking basking shark, you stupid piece of shit. I hope you fucking die. No, okay, that's too far. I hope your mom tells you that you're adopted. Your dad leaves. I hope that you get fired from your job if you have one. I hope that any relationships that you have fall apart and you're homeless, you stupid asshole. Fuck you.
Sharks. It's
All
a
jokes,
classic
guys.
case of
Haha.
perception
Good times.
difference.
It's a fucking
Some
basking shark.
eyewitnesses who
God
were on the
damn.
beach that day claim
I'm so
the shark
tired
was
of this
just
bullshit.
gigantic. Others say there was nothing unusual about it at all. So who should we believe? Let's
Me.
believe the video. Just look at how gigantic the shark becomes.
It's not even an adult basking shark, dude. Look at it. It's fucking tiny. That kid couldn't fit in its mouth if it tried. Look at it. It's so small. It's so stupidly small. Also, you said this was from a helicopter? Unless the helicopter got on the ground to record this and turned off, I don't fucking believe you.
Comparison to the people standing next to it. Another possible proof of the existence of megalodon is to look for in Australia. The Great Barrier
Fuck
Reef
Australia,
off the coast of
dude. I don't
Queensland
trust
in the
that shit.
Northeast is the largest coral reef on Earth, visible even from space. Although most parts of the reef have already been studied in detail, scientists believe this ecosystem still holds many important secrets. For example, the reef, in theory, could serve as an ideal shelter for creatures thought to be long extinct,
No.
not seen anywhere else in the world ocean.
That's...
In the 1960s, a small
Okay,
ship
sure.
was forced to stop near the Great Barrier Reef due to technical issues. The man who dropped anchor and stayed on deck refuses to discuss with reporters what he saw that day. Did he see megalodon? It's quite possible.
No, what?
That
Oh, wait,
doesn't seem to me to be something
I
which should be ruled.
I just had a fucking stroke. Alright, the guy says, no, I didn't see shit and you're not getting nothing out of me. I ain't no snitch. Fuck 6ix9ine. I'm with the streets like that, bitch. I stay strapped all the time. And then it's like, he saw a fucking megalodon. And homie's over here like, nah, shit. Nah, bro, I didn't see shit. I'm legally blind. Funnily enough, I didn't see shit. I ain't no snitch. And then you're over here like, he didn't see anything, which means it was a megalodon. That checks out.
Black
Yeah.
demon. It's the
Fuck
only
you.
shark that has reportedly attacked small vessels. It's described as resembling a great white shark, but the black
Stop
demon
there. Then it's a great white. Or not real. Yeah, that's also possible. People think megalodons would look like great whites, just bigger, because they think that the great white is the biggest shark they can think of. The megalodon wouldn't have looked like a fucking great white. It would have looked completely different. Just not even similar. Not even mistakably close at all. There would be you'd have to be fucking Helen Keller to mix up those two different things. It would be like looking at a fucking ladybug and being like, God damn it, it's a zebra. That's the stupidity that we're working with here. But
has been
please,
determined
go
to be
off, King.
different over time. The creature was nicknamed El Demonio, which means demon in Spanish. The bulk of witnesses speak of a huge black shark, which by its size, monstrous tail, and black coloration, was much more like
Whoa.
the legendary, which
Hold
means
on,
demon
just a
in Spanish.
goddamn second.
The bulk of witnesses speak of a huge black shark, which by its size, monstrous tail, and black
Those are the heads of
coloration,
dolphins.
was much more like the
The
legendary
fuck
megalodon.
kind of drugs are you
In
on? Also,
2009,
can I
the
have some?
research team began filming a TV show in the Gulf of California.
If that
In preparation,
If that was
the
your proof,
presenters
you need to-
interviewed Eric Mack, who had encountered the legendary monster in
that was
July
Photoshop.
2008.
That's just not how
They
water
never
or
managed
sharks
to
work.
catch the monster, but during the program, they listed all the possible explanations for the existence of the black demon.
They never caught it, and they have no proof of it. But yeah, it's totally real, guys. Just take my word. And it's also a megalodon. Fuck you.
Including the fact that it may be the only surviving megalodon.
No.
In fact, it's quite possible. The
No,
fact
it's
is
not.
that the ocean is an ideal place to hide thought to be extinct fish species.
No.
Since about 95% of the world ocean remains unexplored.
Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna kill this man. First off, that's just bullshit. It's not true. That means that we don't need to go everywhere in the ocean because most of it's just fucking nothing. We have sonar and mapping. Discovered means that a person or a robot with a camera has swam in that spot. We don't need to do that because most of the ocean is just blue and black dead space with nothing
Accidental
there.
shooting. Despite the fact that fishermen spend half their lives at sea, the Coast Guard workers have better chances of taking
Fake.
clear and detailed pictures of megalodon. Why do I say that? Because they have helicopters.
Fake.
From a bird's eye view, it's much easier
Yeah, I
to
have
spot large
helicopters, you know.
creatures and
It's
estimate
fucking
their
fake.
size.
I
For
hate this
example,
one so much.
video may have
It's so
accidentally
boring.
caught megalodon. At first, the crew preparing for the rescue operation didn't notice anything unusual.
Yeah,
Only
yeah.
many hours later, reviewing the onboard camera footage, the rescuers were astonished to notice the strange.
Oh, they flipped the video
A
this
rough
time.
calculation of the
What
size
do you
of the
know?
creature showed that the fish was
Still
approximately
fake.
18 meters long.
How the fuck? Where is your
Sea
scale?
creature could boast of such sizes. We could suspect that the silhouette belonged to a whale
Fake.
shark, but these sharks are not so large. Meanwhile,
Fake.
the video of the rescue team is still considered
Fake.
one of the best proofs
No,
of
it's
the
not.
megalodon existence.
Fake.
The tape was submitted for examination to all kinds of experts.
And then they decided it was
Unanimously
fake.
confirmed that there was no video editing. The silhouette
That's
in
not
the
true.
ocean
It was
was
fake.
real.
No, it's not. It's fake.
The best proof. In the summer of
Oh, the best
2014,
proof. Let's. Oh, I'm so
several orbiters
excited.
from several countries detected large underwater objects in shallow water near the island
If it's
of
the
New
bullshit
Guinea.
I think it is, I'm not even
These
going
objects
to.
were not of the size or shape of any submarine or
Fake.
surface combat vehicle. They were active, sometimes completely hid in the ocean depths.
Fake.
Were much larger than common biological forms, and could hide for a long time.
That's
at
just a great
depths,
white.
which
Still just a
denies their
great white.
belonging to whales. Scientists'
Goddamn phone call. That's a whale. Yep, that's a whale.
These unusual objects are sharks by body shape and manner of behavior. But they're
Wait, I
very
can't
large
tell what
sharks.
was happening. What?
No known shark
I
has
spaced
ever
out for a
reached
second.
a length greater than 16 meters. And this is exactly the data recorded by orbiters.
Oh, he's so cute.
Moreover, the place of detection of these super sharks is quite close to the Mariana Trench, another place where the ancient sharks could remain undetected for a long time.
No, they couldn't. That would be the worst thing. A megalodon is a lot like a great white in the sense that it needs, and most sharks, honestly, all sharks, now that I think about it, they need warm water. And if it's a big-ass shark like the megalodon, it needs a lot of food. Want to know what's not in the deep ocean? A lot of food. It doesn't have that down there. It has fucking snailfish, glorified fleshy tadpoles. The biggest apex predator of the ocean is not going to survive on fucking snailfish. It needs warm water and lots of big shit to eat. And it doesn't have that down in the deep, where there isn't sun to warm the water, or big shit. It would be in the coast, and it would be hunting things that no longer exist in quantities enough to sustain a fucking megalodon. Go fuck yourself. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Have a nice day. And, don't believe in this stupid fucking bullshit of the megalodon still being alive. Sharks aren't dangerous. They're our friends. See you guys in the next video. Where the hell do I stop this?